And what's up? Yeah, Rick, I'm watching the Rockets game right now. We're by 11 points. I haven't live streamed basketball in a while. Just thought maybe I would weigh into it a little bit. I ain't got to work till late tomorrow, so I'm good. I got my trusty Christian Woods jersey on and ready to watch some basketball, bro. Um, I think the Suns won 18 in a row, Rick. They beat what's their name yesterday? Detroit. So they got like a little winning streak going on, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. Why not? Just mix up the live stream hangout and yeah, I got your text, bro. Hey Donovan, what's up? Yeah, I saw the MLB lockout, bro. Yeah, I'm watching the basketball game right now. The Suns game is about to start right now. Who you guys got for that game? The Suns go for 19 in a row, man. Yeah, I got my Christian Woods jersey, man. I got my Lucky Woods. I was gonna wear. I think I might wear my James Harden jersey. Hold on, my James Harden jersey is what's best for business. But I got my Wood jersey. See, so I'm gonna wear my James Harden for the game. I mean for the Suns game. I feel like I'm got my Lucky Harden on. Let me go ahead and hang this up real quick. Yeah, man, the Rockets do look good. We're gonna win 5 in a row tonight. Ever since they told what's his name they were gonna fire his ass, he started playing. He actually started trying to win games, which is I don't want the man to lose his job, but if you're not gonna try to win games and you're 1-17, yeah, man, you're gonna have to get your ass fired, dude. He probably wouldn't make it to 81 games. Well, no, he'd probably go 1-81, and then we'll fire him right after that. That'd be the worst record in NBA history. I literally thought he was gonna lose every game, bro. I'm like, man, kept changing the lineups every game, taking star players out. Man, he was screwing us. You know? Yeah. I got my James Harden right now. So I got my trusty Harden jersey. About to watch the Suns game, bro. Hopefully my Warriors win. I say 113, 111. Your Rockets are looking good. Yeah, let's look at the we're up 114 and 108. The winner of this game is going to win 6 games for the season. I know the Magic go to Golden State after this, so they're probably not going to win that game, most likely. I think they play the Golden State on. Do they play Golden State next? The Magic does? No. Yeah, they do. They play them on Monday, and then the Warriors play the Spurs tomorrow. So that should be a good game. But I got Warriors winning that game, bro. Now I'll tell you who looks good: the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers 13-10 with that roster they got. Pretty damn good roster. Bunch of young core guys. I like that Evan Mobley guy y'all got. That dude is a fucking monster, bro. I didn't even know y'all had Ricky Rubio on the team. I mean, the Cavaliers got a good squad, bro. I'm not saying they're going to win the NBA Finals, but they got a pretty decent size, a pretty decent roster. They beat the Wizards today, 116-101. The Heat won 113-104. Damn, I was really hoping T-Wolves would have beat the Nets. But the T-Wolves are hanging in there, and I like the addition of Teron Prince. Like, he's playing really good. I think Patrick Beverly needs to be used a lot more in the offense. I know he didn't play tonight. Karl Anthony Towns was hurt today. I think if he would have played, I think they would have beat the Nets. But Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell, Karl Anthony Towns is a deadly a 3-man trio right there. That could be the reason why I think Karl Anthony Towns will stay. I think the Wolves got a pretty good team now, and I think now Karl Anthony Towns won't have to be traded anymore. And honestly, I think they may even be able to recruit another guy next year. But I think the Wizards will make the playoffs this year. I think they'll make that 7, 8, 9 range, somewhere around there, and play in that play-in series, whatever they call it. Yeah, they lost to the Nets. One man, the Nets are garbage. They're not that good. I'm not saying they won't make the playoffs. They're 16-6, obviously, with the addition of Patty Mills and LaMarcus Aldridge coming back to the NBA. They acquired Paul Millsap over the offseason, so that actually does help. And think about it: Blake Griffin and Kyrie Irving aren't even playing. So imagine if they were playing, they probably would be a lot better. But I think the Nets are just a little bit above average. Rockets up by 3. Hopefully we can win this damn game. If we win, that'll be 5 in a row. And then I think after that we got the Pelicans, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Let me see. Do we play the Pelicans after this? The Magic are at the free throw line. The leader of the Rockets right now, well, Christian Woods and Eric Gordon both got 20. Prince Seguin got 13 off the bench. Man, that dude's a fucking monster. DJ Augustine got 8 points. Kenya Martin Jr. got 7. Kevin Porter Jr. only got 8 points, but ever since Jalen Green has been out of the lineup, dude, the Rockets have been playing way better. I think they need to bring Jalen Green off the bench. Yeah, we're up by 2 right now. 109 to go. I'm hoping we win this game. I don't know how the Pelicans are winning without what's his name, because they're beating the Mavericks right now, and the Pelicans win. That's 7 wins for them. That's shocking considering that they don't have Zion at all. No, Sixers beat the Hawks 98-96. Yeah, they just won. I don't know how they won, but they just won. Now, Clippers and Lakers just started. Clippers up 2, but it's a 6-4. Does LeBron have one more run in him? You mean for a championship, Rick? I'll leave that one for the panel, dude. Because honestly, that's a tough one there. Because honestly, LeBron, man, he shows signs that the age is starting to catch up to him, man, and he's got to do load management. The dude's already sat out a shitload of games. They say he's probably going to sit out about 30 games, bro, this year. So that way he can load manage because they want the Lakers to be healthy, but they're going to be a 7th or an 8th seed at the best. I'm not saying they can't make a run for the finals, but I think LeBron's maybe got one more championship in him. That's it. I think after that he's done. I mean, I think he'll play in the league, and I think he'll try to play with his son. That's where I think that's kind of where I suspect it's going. I think he's going to want to play with his son for 1 year. And I think somehow, some way, Cleveland will get his son. Watch. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it, bro. I'm calling it, Rick. I'm telling you, bro. I'm calling it. I think Bronny's going to the Cavs. I think LeBron will play with them for a year or two. And then I think LeBron will retire and take part ownership of the Suns, and I think his son will lead the next basketball team. Yeah, Anthony Edwards is a beast, dude. If Towns would have played, y'all would have won. Heat defeated the Pacers. Yeah, I saw that. UTSA football is about to win their conference. Oh, that's good. Jalen Green was talking trash to Steph Curry early in the season, and he learned his lesson. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I just want to let y'all know I'm going to Dallas again. I got a 3-day trip coming up, and I'll be in Dallas 4 days, actually. I'm off on the 10th, which is a Friday. I'm off Saturday and Sunday, and I don't even go back to work till Monday at like 1 o'clock. So I literally can stay till Monday morning and leave. So I'm going to be there. I got jury duty on Friday morning. So I just got to go to jury duty, get that shit over with. And if it wasn't for jury duty, I would have left on Thursday. I worked till like 8:30, and I was just going to go to Dallas right after that. But since I got jury duty Friday morning, obviously I got to wait there. I just don't want to be there all day. I fucking hate jury duty. It sounds like it's fucking boring. It does, man. Who the fuck wants to do jury duty? I don't want to do no fucking jury duty, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, they're tied right now. Rockets and Magic 116, 17 seconds left. Jazz are beating the Celtics by 3. All right, the Suns and the Warriors game is officially, well, it's already has started. So far, it looks like the Warriors are up 8-5. All right. Yeah, it's 8-5 right now. Interesting. I think that was Curry, Chef Curry, that just hit that 3. So does the streak continue or does it end? The Rockets don't need anything in free agency. We just got to develop our young guys. We got a good, solid bench. We got a good starting 5. The draft picks we acquired this year with Josh Christopher coming off the bench is one of the second man unit on point guards, pretty good. We got Garrison Matthews, that white guy that can shoot threes. He's pretty good. Seguin, we acquired him. I think he's from Europe somewhere, but he's pretty good off the bench too. The Rockets got some good fucking players, dude. We got a good core young unit. It's just going to take us a couple of stabs, and we'll be able to come back. It'll take us about 2 to 3 years. This year is the official rebuild. Last year kind of was, but this year was the official rebuild. The first year without James Harden, period. And then we won't make it this year. Next year, we won't make it either, but we'll be hovering around 11 or 12. And then I think we'll make a push after that. We'll make a push for the playoffs after that, hopefully. It's 7-8 Golden State. I'll check NBA scores right now. Rockets are up by 2 with 6 seconds left. The Mavericks are down 9 to the Pelicans. Man, I feel bad for Zion Williamson, man. Look, I'm not going to talk down because it's hard to lose weight and it's hard to keep your weight off. It really is. It's hard to keep your weight off. But Zion, man, he weighs too much, man. That dude's at 300 fucking pounds. Have you seen him? I saw him at shoot around just earlier, and man, he looks terrible, dude. Like, he has to lose weight. Like, I mean, look, dude, I'm not going to pretend like I'm some bodybuilder, but Zion, dude, you got to lose weight, bro. Like, you got to at least take it down about 40, bro, about 40 or 50 pounds. Like, that 300 pounds is going to prohibit your inability to move the basketball, bro. You're not going to be able to stay on the court because you're going to be all winded. You're not going to last, dude. You got to bring that weight down, man. He put on a lot. If he weighs 300 pounds, man, he's not going to make it, dude. He's not going to last. That's why he's been out this whole time. They're like, oh, he's developing a shot. I'm like, dude, the dude's got to get his weight down. He's got foot and ankle problems. When you weigh that much and you got, like, for example, I got plantar fasciitis, okay, which is like these knots in your feet, right where your arch curves. You got like these knots, and they swell up real bad. And every time you step on it, it feels like stepping on rocks. Shit hurts like a motherfucker. Now, try being 295 pounds and having plantar fasciitis. It sucks. All that weight's just pressing on your feet. So I had to get the weight down. Once I got the weight to like 225, the plantar fasciitis is not that bad. But let's say I put on like 20 pounds or something, I'll know the difference when I start stepping on my feet. You know what I'm saying? On the ground. So, like, for example, I got my weight back up to like 242. And I was like, nah, I can't do that, man. I got to get the weight back down. So I've been, of course, doing some research and dieting again for the last, I think I'm going on 4 or 5 days now. And I got my weight down about 239 and a half. So somewhere around there. So I'm trying to bring it down another 15 pounds, 15, 16 pounds. It's hard getting in shape. I mean, like, if you've been fat your entire life, it's hard keeping the weight off, dude, because your body always fucking remembers this shit, man. It's hard losing weight, man. It really is. A lot of people think it's shit's, it's not okay. Gaining weight's easy. You just fall off, eat some cheeseburgers, chill, eat some French fries, don't give a fuck, and just sit on the couch for a couple of months. You'll know the difference. But it's hard maintaining your weight, dude. Once you keep the weight off, once you get the weight knocked down, it's hard keeping it off, man. It's difficult. It's hard keeping your weight down. A lot of people think it's easy, man. And especially and I even feel more bad for women because like women don't have fast metabolisms like guys do. So like, for example, like if I dieted properly, what it would take me to lose in 3 months, it would take a woman to lose that in like 8, 9 months easily. Zion Williamson weighs at least over 300 something, about 300 pounds. Dude, it does not look good. His ankles can barely support his weight. And now you're asking to run up and down. Oh, no, he's done, dude. For me, like if I weigh 250, if I run up the court and stuff, I feel the pressure of the weight pressing on me, on my feet and all that. And if I bring the weight to about 220, I can feel like so much pressure taken off. About 220, 215 is what I want to get to. I want to keep my weight at that level. So that way, my plantar fascia is not that bad. Hey, Lady Still, what's up? I appreciate you being on the show. Hey, would you like to come in here, Lady Still? I know you watch football, but you want to come in here and talk a little sports? I'll talk a little Pittsburgh Steelers with you. Yeah, Zion Williamson looks terrible, Rick said. Rick said he looks like the Michelin Man. Dude, look, I'm not making fun of the dude. I'm not here to rank on him. I feel sorry for him. And the fact is the dude's getting paid millions of fucking dollars and he's not taking his weight loss serious. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, when me as a broke man, well, not broke, but not necessarily broke, but not nowhere near making the money he's making. If you can't tell me you're making all this money and you got dieters, nutritionists, all these people that are going to help you, and you refuse to maintain your weight, dude. I know addiction is hard when it comes. Addiction's addiction. Food addiction is just as serious as any other addiction. But no, that's cool. That's cool. But see, the thing is you have to get the weight down. 300 pounds for a basketball player, that's fucking terrible, dude. No fucking way. Like Yao Ming was like 260 and 7'6" though. So he was skinny. But because he was like 7'6", he could weigh 260. And his feet when he got Liz Frank, never the same. And Zion he looks terrible, dude. I'm sorry, but it looks really bad. He needs to get the weight down. He weighs what? Okay, so he weighs 317. No, he cannot weigh 317 at 6'6". He's got to get that weight down about 235, 230. Maybe even about 220. But yeah, he's got to do a whole reset. He's got to hang out with nutritionists. He's got to diet, man. I know it's hard, but dude, you got to do it. Like me, my weight went back up to 242. I gained like 17 pounds, just being careless, eating out every day, eating cheeseburgers and stuff like that adds up. So I said, man, I got to really get back. Otherwise, I could weigh 260, because it'll spiral out of control if you allow it. So Zion, for him to get to 317, that means he would have to have been eating terrible for a long time, for about a couple of years, and not caring. That's not good. You're making millions of dollars, dude. You got to take your weight loss seriously when you're that rich. I'm taking my weight loss seriously, and I make paycheck to paycheck. This guy is making millions. He's not taking it seriously. That's not good. He'll be out of the league by next year if he's not careful. He has to lose weight, man. I mean, I'm not perfect. I just lost 3 pounds from dieting again, and I got to get my weight back down again, and I got to, get right. But the thing is, you don't give up. You got to get back on the horse and continue. I mean, how do you think these Instagram models and all these people that are in shape, like they have a very, very strict diet? And I got to give them credit. That's a lot of mental discipline there to be able to maintain your weight and go years without a piece of pizza or a Snickers bar. You know how hard that is for most humans? They can't do that. Hell, it's hard for me. But you got to try, man. You have to continue to do it. And like Zion's got it. He has to bring that weight down, man. 317 pounds at 6'6". That's not for basketball. That's terrible. Now, maybe in football, he could be a defensive end or, on the line. Sure. That would be cool for him. But if in basketball, no way, dude. He's not going to make it. He's going to be like Oliver Miller, Pig Miller, whatever they called him, those extreme overweight guys that don't last that long in the league. He's going to be like one of those guys, man. And it's unfortunate. I don't want to make fun of him. I hope he makes it. I hope he gets the weight down. But Zion, dude, you got to get that weight down, man. You're not going to last that long. You get on the court, your ankle heals up. You sit out 50 fucking games. You come in, that weight's just going to come crashing down on your feet. Then you're jumping in the air, doing all these highlight reels, and now you can't even do that well because your weight, you let it spiral out of control. So you're basically, it's not good. You have to bring the weight down. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Rick says, how much do you think he should bring his weight down to? I mean, probably about 240, 230. I would say 220 just to be on the set. I would say about 225. If he lifts heavy, he wants to be a strong power forward, he could probably get away with 240, but maybe 230, but between 230 and 240. It just depends on what he wants to do. If they're going to have him run around the court, he's probably going to have to bring it down about 225, 220 easily. He's going to have to lose a lot of weight, man. I feel so sorry for him, man. People are laughing at him. They're poking at him. They're like, oh, look at this fat piece of shit right here. But I'm like, man, I actually feel sorry for the guy, dude. Like, he looks like when you get that overweight like that and you spiral out of control, it's a number of things. Coming from somebody who has had his weight spiral to 300 before. I've weighed 300 pounds at 5'11". I'm 7 inches shorter than him. And I weighed his weight, almost his weight. You could barely move around. You have limited mobility. You have trouble breathing. You have sleep apnea at night, periods in your sleep where you can't breathe. Okay? So then you can't move. All your clothes are tight. You got to buy new clothes. Then you get a bad attitude. It comes with a really bad attitude. You get a case of what they call the fuckets. Alcoholics know this. What's the addicts know this. It's in the book. They tell you in the 12-step book. You get a case of what's called the fuckets, where you just don't give a shit anymore. Then you get depressed. Then you get angry. And then you start eating more. And that's when you spirals. Your weight can spiral. Hell, you can weigh 800 pounds if you put your mind to it, but it's not healthy. You don't want to do that. God bless. I hope EDP is okay. But when you get that large, you're talking 500-600 pounds. That's not good. You're talking about some serious health, serious health problems there. You're looking at a heart attack, man. You're going to get a fucking heart attack before you reach the age of 30. It's not good, man. I mean, that you have to get that weight down, man. And as you get older, that your health just continues to crash. So if you let your weight get if you let it get as bad as you want it to get, like Zion's at 317, he's 6'6", 317 pounds. Okay. So yeah, he let it get out of control. He probably didn't work out for a year. I wouldn't doubt it, for a whole year. From his offseason to last year, I wouldn't doubt the whole summer he didn't do shit. And that's not good. You have to stay in shape for sports, dude. You're going to get back on the court. How are you going to hide all that weight, dude? And then it's like, well, he has foot problems. That's why. He has foot problems because he has so much weight he's carrying, man. Dude, have you seen his ankles, dude? It looks like it's crashing into a shoe. It's not good, man. That's not healthy, man. He's got to get the weight down, man. Because I guarantee you, once his foot heals and he gets on the court, 317 pounds at 6'6", nah, man, it's not good. He won't last. He'll last a couple of weeks. He'll have more foot problems. He'll be out again. And those foot problems will never go away. I know. I got plantar fasciitis in both of my feet. It's knots in your feet that are on the arch of your heel to the bunion, where the arch curves and the bunion meets that flat, round peg, round hole. I have knots all in that motherfucker. You have to wear a certain shoe for that, man. A KP, I think they call them KP 90 something. I order them online. And if you have weight problems, that's even worse. So now you're talking about all this weight, all these pounds per pressure is being literally your feet are holding up your entire weight of your whole body. And then it's holding up dead weight when you're standing in one position or you're constantly moving in one position. So that weight is going to come bearing down on your ankles, dude. Rick said, what were the symptoms you had when you weighed 300? Let's see. Well, first of all, my ankles were swollen, had limited mobility moving around, had heavy trouble breathing at night. There's a lot of list of health problems, dude. I had anxiety, depression, anger, didn't give a fuck about anything, didn't want to take a shower, all that shit adds up. It's a spiral effect. Basically, I think the American Heart Association, they said that they declared obesity as a mental illness, believe it or not, which I've never heard of that before. Like, I think it was in 2017, they declared it as mental illness, because for you to get like that in that state of mind, that has to be a form of mental illness. Now, maybe it's not something that needs medication, but there has to be something mentally wrong for you to get that bad. It's not just physical. There's like a mental aspect to it. And addiction will go as bad as you let it. You can talk to any alcoholic or addict that tells you, man, it'll get as bad as you want it to get. Hell, even take you in your deathbed if you want it to. And it's up to Zion. He has to lose the weight, man. He has to lose the weight. He's not going to last, dude. I guarantee you he will not last in the NBA. Next year, he won't be here. If he does not, I think they should. Rick said, what do you think they should do with him? I think deactivate him for this year. Let him see a psychiatrist and get the mental state right. And then you lay the groundwork for the proper diet. And then he's going to have to stay. He's going to have to commit to it. It's do or die. Because if he goes in next year weighing 330 pounds, 20 pounds, no, the New Orleans will cut him. They'll release him. And then they'll just say, he'll just be one of those players that you should have been great, could have, would have, should have, but couldn't mental. He'll be like Oliver Miller. I don't know if y'all knew who he was. He was really overweight, extremely overweight, dude. And it got to the point to where he had to quit because of his weight, man. The dude was obese, and they had him starting in the lineup, and they had this guy running up and down the court. That's very bad. He almost passed out. He actually wrote a documentary on it, dude. He could have died, man, on the court. That's just not healthy, man. Being obese is not healthy. I don't care what anybody tells you. Like, you can sit here and have all these large people online saying, oh, yeah, I weigh 400 pounds and I'm completely happy. No, you're not. You're not fucking happy. No, you're not. I know, because as a large overweight person myself who battles with his weight, I'm telling you that's a lie. That's a lie. These people that are on My 600-Pound Life that try to pretend, no, they're not happy, dude. They're miserable. Because it's all mental, man. I'll tell you what, the hardest part about losing weight is the first week, because you actually have to start in day one, and you just feel turned off by it, 'cause you're like, this is going to take a long time, probably 6 months to recondition my body. I just don't have the patience for it. And then after 3 days, you get deprived because you want a cheeseburger or fries or pizza. But after you get through that first week, if Zion can get through the first week without those types of foods, and he's dieting properly, dude, he'll be able, it'll be like week 2, week 3, 4 will pass by before you know he's 3-4 months in, and he's probably 275 pounds. Easily. 275. I feel sorry for my dude, man. Rockets on fire. Did they win? Oh, the Rockets won by 2. Okay, we got 6 wins. That's 5 wins in a row for the Rockets. Okay. Pelicans are beating the Mavs by 12. Warriors are up by 4 over the Suns. You know, I'm going to call it now. I think the Warriors are going to end the Suns' 18-game winning streak. I think the Suns' 18-game winning streak is going to end tonight. I just have a feeling because the Suns got the Warriors the first time. That was in Phoenix, and that continued the streak. And then when I saw how they played them twice in 3 games, I'm like, I don't think they'll get them the second time. I think they'll split one with the Warriors. But, hey, an 18-game winning streak, it was good while it lasted. But if Suns can win this game, man, that would make it 19 in a row. You know, Chris Paul is the only player in NBA history, to have 3 17-game winning streaks with 3 different teams. Clippers, Rockets, now the Suns. Suns are at 18 and counting. So Chris Paul's the only player in NBA history, 3 different teams, 17-game winning streaks, each one. Chris Paul, in my opinion, and I know it's crazy to say this, if you were to have an NBA fantasy draft and say, okay, you're going to pick, like, let's say we're up first to pick, I'm picking Chris Paul with the first pick. The guy's dedicated. He doesn't have an attitude problem. He shows up to practice. The guy has good work ethics. He has amazing ball handling skills, killer crossover. He's almost like he's almost like on the same level as Kyrie Irving. Facts. If you told me right now, who would you pick with the number 1 pick in the fantasy draft? I would, if it's not Kyrie Irving, it'd be Chris Paul. Those would be the number 1 and number 2 pick. Chris Paul's the type of guy that makes your whole team better. You put Chris Paul is, call me crazy, I would consider him like the NBA version of Tom Brady. Now you say, well, I think you're going too far. First of all, you don't have any rings. You don't need rings in basketball. You know why? Because you have 82,000 fucking games to see the fucking work. The guy, you put Chris Paul in any NBA lineup right now, your team is automatically going to get about 15 extra wins on top of what they are. Imagine if Chris Paul played for, and I'll name you the worst team in the league right now. If he played for the Magic, they would automatically be in the playoffs. I really do believe that. Chris Paul's the type of guy to make your team better. Look at where he took my Rockets to the NBA Western Conference Finals. Chris Paul did it. And when he was hurt in Game 7, you saw the difference. Like, right out of the way when he wasn't in the lineup. Rick said, yeah, I miss Chris Paul. Me too. I do too. I like Chris Paul. I like him a lot, man. Chris Paul's a beast. What are you talking about, bro? Can you imagine Chris Paul and the Warriors? Yeah. Okay, Rick said you can't tell me Chris Paul's better than Stephen Curry. Well, okay, obviously I forgot about that. My bad. Stephen Curry would probably be the number 1 pick in fantasy draft. But number 2 and 3 would have to be Kyrie and Chris Paul in that order, or vice versa. Your top 3 picks would be Curry, Irvin, and Paul Irvin. In my opinion, those are the best 3 players in the league. Why do I say that? Because they got great ball handling skills. They can get to the basket, great outside shooting, good defense, and they make players around them better. Kyrie Irving, LeBron wouldn't even have a ring with the Cavs if it wasn't for Kyrie Irving. I rest my case. When Kyrie's on the Nets and he's in the lineup, and KD and Harden are in the lineup, you see how much better that KD can move the ball and penetrate to the basket because Kyrie Irving has ball handling skills and he has good assists. He can pass the ball. Yeah, and to me, I think Kyrie Irving has a one of the best NBA IQs in the league. The dude is fucking smart. And now a lot of people, criticize him for not taking his medicine. But listen, the dude is fucking intelligent, man. If you actually sit there and listen to Kyrie Irving talk, love him or hate him, then the dude's got a good basketball IQ. I just hope to see him play this year. And now the Nets are talking about trading him. So if the Nets get him out of Brooklyn, he cannot take his medicine with another team. I think all NBA players are required to take it. I'm not sure, Rick. But the Pelicans are winning without Zion, dude. Look at it. They got Valanciunas, Brandon Ingram, Herb Jones, Devontae Graham, Garrett Temple, Alexander Walker, Herm Gomez from Denver. They got Trey Murphy the third, who's pretty good too. They got Gary Clark used to play for us. Josh Hart, he don't play. Yeah, I think honestly Zion's on his last limb in the league. I really do. I truly believe he is. I think if he doesn't get the weight down by the summer, you will see the last of him in the league. It's unfortunate. I mean, you can't pay somebody all this money and they're literally not playing. It doesn't make logic sense. Same thing for John Wall. We got John Wall right now, and he don't want to play. Or, well, take it now he wants to play. Notice how we got a 5-game winning streak. All of a sudden, now he wants to play. I think the Rockets should let him play to say, fuck it. Let John Wall play, be a part of this rebuilding process, and say, you know what? I'm going to let you play, but you have to show some heart. And if he does, he's more than welcome to play. We already have Eric Gordon. He's a good veteran. You have John Wall. That helps. And the Rockets can develop. And then we can send John Wall to another team probably next year. That's what it's looking like. I don't think no one's going to want to pick up John Wall's contract, $100 million. No one's going to want that. The only way that I could see that happening is if the Lakers were so desperate that they're willing to make a move for John Wall. But they would have to, of course, release some salary. They would have to probably give us 2 guys. I don't know if they're willing to make that risk. And of course, the All-Star game is still, another 2 months away. So not knowing where the Lakers are going to be, would the Lakers be willing to make a move for John Wall? The Clippers don't really need him. They could just hover around 500, go from there. Do you think the T-Wolves would make a move for John Wall? No, because they got D'Angelo Russell. That would be stupid. No one is going to pick up John Wall's contract. $100 million. No, absolutely not. No one's going to make that move for that kind of money. And I don't blame them. Look, John Wall has not played 1 game this year. Not one. We played 24 games this year, 23 games, I think. I think we're 6-17, or 6-16. So what is that? 22 games? He hasn't played a single game, and he's gotten paid every game. Every game. He hadn't played. John Wall would have to play at least about 20 to 25 games. And then you address if anybody wants to see, okay, this is what he has for his stats. Can he still hoop? Okay, yeah, he can still hoop. He can still play defense. He can still be bring the ball up, be a stretch 5 guy, or stretch 3 guy, stretch 2, stretch 3. John Wall would be a great piece on a contender. But the question is, who wants to pick that contract? So the Rockets already have paid him probably, $20 million or a little under. So someone's still going to have to pick up that large 80 plus some million. I just don't think any team's going to want to take that shot. Nah. So that's why I say next year, John Wall, this year, just play for development, help bring our guys up, do your thing with the coaching, and then next year we will find you a suitable candidate, and honor your request for trade, I think John Wall's a good guy too, Rick. He's not like that piece of shit fucking Cousins that came here, and completely had a bad attitude, and I don't want guys like that here. Yeah, I remember when everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Cousins is here." I'm like, "Yeah, so what?" I'm like, "Oh, you mean the fucking guy that came from New Orleans that played like 10 games and had a fucking attitude and his best friend couldn't even calm him down?" And fuck that guy. He's a head case. Why would you want like somebody on your team like that completely just tears the whole morale down? And that's what he did. That's what Victor Oladipo did. Same thing with that piece of shit. I'm glad he's gone. And you see he's on the Heat now. He ain't about shit. Victor Oladipo is a thing in the past now. Go look at his stats in Miami. It's terrible. He was better here. He didn't want to pick up the 2-year, $49 million. Fuck him. And he would have been better off here. Look at our players we got now. Bro, we're going to be a good fucking young core guy. Man, our players are going to be good next year. I already see the rebuilding taking place now. The players are comfortable around each other. All these young guys are sharing the ball. Jalen Green's on the bench now. Honestly, Jalen Green's not ready to be a starter. He can't shoot. I would put him on the bench. I know they want to play him and Cunningham for like rookie of the year for Raden's bullshit storyline. Man, I would put him on the bench. Cunningham will win rookie of the year by default because he's starting. You put Jalen Green on the bench. You let Josh Christopher come in and play. I'm telling you this right now. We're going to have a good rebuilding team next year. I give us – we'll probably have a losing record this year. We'll have a losing record next year. I think the year after that, we'll make a shot for like maybe 9, 8 in that playing game scenario. I think by then we'll see the development of our players. But it's the waiting game. We just have to wait it out. And if we trade John Wall, we can get more picks. We could probably get extra first rounder for him next year. John Wall is at the point of his career where he could play. He's still got a little bit of juice in the tank. You put him on a contender or a team that needs him, Utah, Clippers, somebody like that, they may give us that first round pick. And then say, okay, cool. We'll take him. Hey, Cattle Dog, what's up, man? I'm watching your Suns game right now. You want to come in here and talk Suns basketball or what? I'll send you the link. Do you think your Suns are going to win 19 in a row tonight is the big question. I think that's going to be tough, man. That's going to be a tough game because, like I said, y'all beat Golden State the last turnaround. But I don't know if y'all are going to beat them this time in their house. But an 18-game accomplishment is still better than nothing. All right, Cattle Dog is a Suns fan. He's going to jump in here for a bit, talk a little Suns basketball. Let's go ahead and talk. Why not? Why not? We ain't got shit to do. Yeah, I sent you the link, Cattle Dog. If you want, it's still second quarter, 5-point lead. Is Devin Booker playing? No, he's not playing. He must have got hurt. He had to. If you guys can win, if you guys win tonight without Booker, I don't know what else to say. If you guys pull this, go ahead.
He really only played a quarter last game
Against the Pistons.
No, against the Warriors.
Oh, and he must have gotten hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt at the end of the second quarter, I think.
So what's his injury
or
stat?
The first quarter.
So what
hamstring day to day.
Oh yeah. They're gonna keep him out. I mean,
at least a minimum 3 days or 3 games, I would think.
Well, he didn't play the Pistons game, right?
Nope.
Do you think you guys can win this game without Booker?
Yeah, we played for 2.5 quarters and won Friday or whatever day that was, Wednesday.
I don't know, but this one's a Golden State now.
I know. It'll be hard. I'm not saying that we're going, but it was a 5-point game.
Yeah, is this the largest Suns winning streak ever?
They tied it.
Oh, y'all have won 19 in a row before.
Yeah, they tied. No, we've won 18 in a row or whatever they tied. Whatever it is, they've tied it.
Okay. They're at 18 in a row right now. So if they win tonight, that'll be the breaker.
Yes.
Oh, shit, dude. We won 5 in a row, so I'm happy for my Rockets. But we did not. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. All the teams we beat were around our – we beat the Thunder twice. We beat the Pelicans, and we beat the Magic. So, we're beating teams we're supposed to beat, that are on our level, I guess, if that makes sense.
Do you think it's funny how fat James Harden is now?
Yeah, he's got the but he can still move around a little bit.
I know, but he's a hefty one.
He's nowhere near as bad as Zion. Have you seen Zion Williamson today? Did you see the video?
What a pass.
You see the video of Zion?
Did I see what video?
Zion Williamson was at shoot-around today for the Pelicans. And, dude, he don't look good at all. He's like 300-something pounds. He's got to get his weight down.
Yeah, he's lazy.
Look, man, as a food addict, I understand. I know all about weight fluctuation. I fluctuate now between 220 and 245. I know the big difference between 245 and 220 on my feet, let alone when I was on.
Oh, yeah.
So when you have all that weight that crotches on your feet, and then you got to run up and down the court, that's not good, man.
Well, sometimes you got to learn how to stop eating, push away from the table.
Man, if you're making millions of dollars like that, if that don't motivate you to keep your weight down, I don't know what will. I mean, shit. I look. I mean, I'm not saying I make Zion money, but I've managed to keep my weight down. For the most part. Sometimes I fluctuate. That 15-pound fluctuation. But like a guy like Zion who's making millions of dollars, if that doesn't motivate you to lose weight, I don't know what will. He'll be out of the league next year. And that's unfortunate.
We're in the bonus.
Okay, what's the score? Give us an update.
I don't know yet.
Oh, it's 40. It says 41-36. I could be wrong. Who's at the line? Who's at the line right now?
CP3, I think.
Matt, Cattle Dog, I don't know if you were in here earlier, but I was saying that besides Curry and maybe Kyrie, I think Chris Paul is the third best guard in the league. What do you think?
Well, he's good at what he does. He shoots the three well. His mid-range game is the best.
He's got good ball handling skills. He can pass the ball. Great on assist. Like you said, his mid-range.
He's changed our team and how we play. That's all I know.
Dude, when Chris Paul goes to the bench, you can tell that it's a big difference how the Suns play. When Chris Paul,
we share the ball. Everyone shares the ball now.
Honestly, man, if it wasn't for that meltdown, like of that NBA Finals, you could make the argument the Suns should have won last year, up 2-0. I think you guys blew that Game 3 game. Y'all should have won Game 3. Do you think the Bucks will repeat the East? Good question.
Dude, they're calling tic-tac fouls on DeAndre Ayton.
So the Suns win the ninth. That's 19 in a row. That'll be the record. I streamed at the right time.
Yes.
Damn, you guys are down 7. But yeah, without Devin Booker, man, that's going to be hard.
I think the Suns are down by 7 or 9.
You said the Suns are down by 7? If you guys had Devin Booker, you guys would be winning this game. Maybe. College scores, Rick. There's only 2 games on today. Let me see.
Somebody's coming back with a dislocated finger.
Utah's whooping the shit out of Oregon, 37-3.
I could see that happening.
And let's see what else. What are the other scores? Let me see. Hold on. Wait.
Oregon is pretenders.
Well, they're ranked 10th right now, but that doesn't
They're
matter.
pretenders.
They're like Boise State, you know. Yeah. Did UTSA win? Let me see, Rick. I'll tell you. For some odd reason, it's like my. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm looking, Rick. Hold on. UTSA, you said?
Pardon me?
Yeah, UTSA played today, but it doesn't show their score. It's weird. I don't know who won.
Dude, my internet's been weird all day.
Yeah, my internet's acting up too. Oh, UTSA.
Yours has been too?
It says UTSA won. UTSA won 49-41. And Utah's over Oregon 38-3. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Curry's hit 4 of 6 from deep.
You said who?
They're up by 12.
Hmm.
They just went on a 7-point run.
Okay, so how many points is Golden State up by?
12.
Yeah,
They just went on a 7-0 run, and Williams called timeout.
Dude, without Booker, it's going to be hard, man. But if he's got it, I guess it was fun while it lasted, you know?
Let me see something.
Yeah, I picked Oregon too.
Yeah, Oregon's pretenders.
Who do you got going to the college playoffs? I'm gonna say I say Georgia beats Bama. Georgia will get in.
I say if Alabama loses, they should get knocked out.
Oh yeah, they'll have 2 losses, right?
3. They already have 2 losses.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, Georgia, and then who's number 2 right now? Michigan, right?
They got Michigan as number 2, I do believe.
Okay, they play Iowa. They should win that game. I'd say they'll remain at 2.
You would think, but Iowa's got the same record. They both got 1 loss.
Oh shit! Iowa could pull an upset.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think Michigan will win. That's my opinion. Number 3, who's 3? Cincinnati?
No, they got Alabama at number 3 and Cincinnati at 4.
Okay, so Bama will move out. Then that'll put Cincinnati versus Houston. Who you got in that one? I think Cincinnati.
Houston.
You got Houston to beat Cincinnati?
Where do you get Houston from?
Well, they play U of H, Cincinnati for the championship. What is it?
No, I
whatever.
thought you were talking about something. I thought you were talking about the playoff 4.
Well, Cincinnati's
Yeah,
ranked.
Cincinnati's beating them. They're
Okay,
crushing them.
Okay, then they'll remain, and Alabama will be out. So then the biggest question is who's going to get in. OSU, if they beat Baylor, I would assume that they may jump Notre Dame. But for ratings, they'll probably want Notre Dame in.
That's the I'm trying to pull it up, but my internet's giving me the wheel of death.
Yeah, Notre Dame, I think, is 5, so they'll probably put Notre Dame in, I'm thinking. And then, or if OSU won their championship, I don't see how they don't get in. And if, assuming Bama loses, but if Bama beats Georgia, does that knock Georgia out? Is the question. Well, Rick, if it's a 1-score game, no. But I think
here it comes. FCS playoffs is what it says.
Okay.
I've been drinking Modelo's and I kind of got cotton mouth.
Damn, Golden State's got the same record as the Suns do. Damn. Early in the season, though, the Suns are Warriors barely 22 games in the year. Still 60-something left to go, so. Yeah, I can't believe the Redskins got to the 7th seed, Rick said. They got the 7th seed in the NFC? So that means if the playoffs started today, they get in. Wow.
Okay, in the top 25, what did they go by, the coaches or the AP?
I think the AP.
Fucking
I think it's the
slow
AP.
ass shit.
Nah, that's cool. Your internet's all messed up or what?
No, it's just slow.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for the Suns to win tonight, man. No, Devon Booker's just not good. That's not good, you know. Because who else is going to step up in his absence?
Oh, here it comes.
Are the Suns making a run?
They got AP and coaches.
Okay, read both.
I will. It's coming slow. Okay, the playoff rankings is which I think is what we really want.
Yeah.
Is Georgia plays Alabama.
Okay.
Michigan is 2, Alabama's 3, Cincinnati's 4, and then they got Oklahoma 5, Notre Dame 6.
They got Oklahoma 5. Oh, Oklahoma State. Right?
Yeah, they got them 5. They're 11-1.
And who's 6?
Notre Dame, they're 11-1.
Okay, so that means for Notre Dame to get in, they would need OSU to lose.
Yes.
Well, they would need they would need 2 losses. They would need OSU. Well, no, I take that back. Notre Dame can get in.
No, they would need Alabama to lose.
Bama to lose, right?
Alabama has 1 loss at 11-1.
Okay.
Michigan is 11-1.
Well, if Michigan and Bama lose, I think Notre Dame.
Iowa is 10-2.
Okay.
Iowa is 10-2.
Hey, Rick just gave a good scenario. Assuming Baylor blows OSU out. Just assuming. They blow OSU out. You get a Michigan loss, a Bama loss.
That would put Baylor at 11-2.
Do you think Baylor gets in?
No.
It'd be a nice Cinderella story, Rick said, what if Cincinnati, Michigan, and Bama lose and Ohio State lose and a Baylor win? you still got to compare resumes.
How is Notre Dame going to lose? They're not playing.
Well, Notre Dame would jump everybody and get 2, but he's saying with all those losses, would Baylor jump them all? That's basically what he's saying, because they would all have 2 losses.
No, because Notre Dame is 11-1 and they're not playing, so they can't lose. They would replace whoever loses, which would be Alabama and Oklahoma State.
Okay.
So Baylor would not be able to jump up from 9th. No way.
What about a Michigan loss?
If Michigan lost to freaking Iowa,
just hypothetically, would that be enough for Baylor to jump, or would they let Ohio State or
well, if Michigan lost, Alabama lost, Cincinnati lost, and Oklahoma lost, then I could see maybe Notre Dame and Baylor moving up.
Wow. Nobody talked about that scenario, Rick. That's a good scenario, but that's highly unlikely to happen, because Baylor would need all those scenarios to kick in. I would like to see that. They won the men's basketball last year, so imagine if they won men's football.
Well, I got news for you. There's no way that all those other teams are losing.
Well, U of H is a surprise. They could beat Cincinnati. They're not a bad team. They got 6 guys that are going pro this year.
I know, but there's no way Houston is going to beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati will just beat them up like they beat up everybody else.
Okay, now here's the question. Can Cincinnati make a run in the playoffs?
Okay, so what did they have Cincinnati at 4?
I believe so.
So that means you're going to have to take on Georgia. And
that's going to be tough.
If Alabama loses, I could see Cincinnati moving up to 3. Now, could they beat Michigan?
Maybe.
I mean, Michigan likes to run, pound it, run it, pound it, run it, pound it. Do they have the horses to stop them? I don't know. They've held up pretty good to the kitty.
What's the update on that? Phoenix. It says 51-45. Is that about right, catalog?
Gary Payton just fouled.
You fouled who? Oh, yeah, they did block the CP3 trade, LA. I remember that. That's because
there's 36 seconds left.
Yeah, Notre Dame sucks. I mean, well, I actually think the roster this year is better than last year's, but last year they didn't deserve to make the playoffs.
Well, they're 11-1. They don't suck so bad.
No, this year they're better. Last year, I think they were overrated. Well, Rick says, what do y'all think about college playoff expansion? Well, I mean,
Curry's got 15.
I like it. It's going to go from 4 to 12, but the only problem is I'm wondering if it's just going to be biased for SEC.
51-47.
Okay, let me see the score on the Suns game. You said 51-47? I want to see the Suns play next. I'm going to look at y'all's schedule. Let's just say hypothetically you win this game, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say hypothetically the Suns win tonight. Just give a hypothetical. So you guys win tonight. That's what, 19 in a row?
Yeah.
And then you would play San Antonio on Monday, 20, against Greg Popovich. I could see y'all winning that one against a rebuilding Spurs team. That'll put you at 20. But then y'all host the Celtics on Friday, December 10th. So y'all literally get a 5-day off period. That'll be the ticker right there.
Who do they got after?
After Celtics?
They got San Antonio Celtics, and then who?
And then they go at the Clippers. Then you'll go at Portland. And then you'll host the Wizards and the Hornets. And then you'll go to the Lakers on December 21st. Y'all play the Warriors again on Christmas Day.
Christmas, yeah.
Wow. Dude, I swear, if y'all beat the Warriors 3 times in this month, that'll be crazy. Imagine that. You guys beating the Warriors 3 times in the month of December and keep the streak going. Because honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. The NBA is boring right now. There's like
51 to 48.
If the Suns can continue this winning streak, that'll be the only great, really good storyline for the basketball right now.
That team, the Bulls team that went 72-10. How many did they win? 28?
I think 28. The highest ever was Lakers. The Lakers, I think.
Which Lakers?
Oh, God. I think LAOG would know this one. But the Lakers won 33 in a row. That's the
holy shit.
Yeah, they won 33, but it was back when it was in the 70s when that happened.
Oh.
Let me look
with
that up.
Norm Nixon.
Let me look that up. Let me type it in. When was the Lakers 33 game winning streak? I think it was 33 in a row. Let me see. It was on January 9th, 1972, the longest winning streak in major professional sports is snapped at 33 games when the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Lakers 120 to 104. 39-point performance by Bucks Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hands the Lakers their first loss since October 31st. So from October 31st of 1971 to January 9th of 72, the Lakers did not lose. So they were undefeated in November and December. And then in the first 9 days of January.
And that was with the white guy that was really good. That's the NBA logo. Jerry West, right?
Jerry West, I believe so. Yeah, Lakers got 33 games. The Golden State Warriors had a 28
Pull up that roster.
Okay. Lakers 71. Lakers 1971, 72 roster. Let's see. All right, here we go. You had the coach was Bill Sharman. They went 69-13 that year, first in the NBA Pacific Division. Let's scroll down. They won the NBA Finals that year. They had Elgin Baylor, small forward. At center, they had Wilt Chamberlain. Point guard, they had a guy named Jim Clemens. At center off the bench, they had Leroy Ellis. They had Keith Erickson. Shooting guard was Gail Goodridge. They had Happy Harrison. I think he was off the bench. Jim McMillan, small forward. Pat Riley at shooting guard. We all know who Pat Riley is. You had Flynn Robinson at shooting guard. You had John Trapp, and then you had Jerry West.
Goldrich. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, Jim Clemens was a rookie, Rick said. Oh, okay. What about Jim McMillan? Oh, first year? He was 1 year in the league? Oh, okay. Yeah, Rick knows.
And Wilt was an absolute monster.
Yeah, Rick said that Elgin Baylor was 13 years in the league. Okay, that's what's up. Well, the best record ever, I think, in one season was the Warriors 73-9, but they didn't win the finals, though. They lost. That was the year the Suns won. They should have won, but the NBA cheated and suspended what's his name? Draymond for Game 5. They should have beat the Cavs that year.
No, they suspended Diao.
Oh.
Diao and somebody else.
Oh.
I can't even remember now.
So, Catalog, do you think your Suns can run a table and can make the finals again this year?
Well, you know how hard that is to make it to the finals. I mean, can we get a sweep like we swept Denver and get some rest? Because, you know, the Clippers went 7.
Yeah.
Or no, did they go 6? Clippers went 6.
Yeah.
But they got manhandled by Milwaukee, and it seemed like they just quit because the first 2 games they were putting it on Milwaukee, and then all of a sudden they just quit. They quit playing defense. They quit rebounding. They just quit.
Well, Game 3, y'all could have beaten the Bucks. But the Bucks barely was able to win that game. Otherwise, I think you guys would have swept them. But Game 5, that was a good game. And if the Bucks, I thought the Suns had that game.
I'm telling you, I felt like they quit.
Game 5, they played tough.
From Game 3 on, it just seemed like there was no energy, and Chris Paul was hurt, even though he won't say he was. I'm telling you, it was like they just like got paid to give up or something. I don't know.
So I'm just curious, how many wins in a row would you like to see your Suns get to?
Who do they play after Golden State on Christmas Day?
Oh shit. Let's see. Let me look.
Did you say Memphis?
Yeah. I mean, let's say, okay, assuming if you guys continue the streak till y'all play Golden State again, let's just say y'all win tonight. It's 19. Spurs 20, Celtics 21, Clippers 22, Blazers 23, Wizards 24, Hornets 25, Lakers for 26 in LA. That's going to be a tough one. Then Thunder.
Lakers suck.
7. That means to beat the Warriors, you would have to win 28 in a row.
And then who do we play after Golden State?
Grizzlies is 29, Thunder's 30, but y'all would have to go to Boston to get 31. Now, let's say you want to go for the all-time record. You got the Hornets at 32. You go to the Pelicans. I think you would tie that one. And then to get to 34, you're at – oh, shit, y'all go at Dallas. That's going to be a tough game.
I would like to at Dallas get 34.
That's going to be a good one.
You know, Luka and all.
Rick said it's good for the NBA that the Suns have this winning streak going. Oh, absolutely. Basketball's boring around this time of the year. Like it'll start picking up around Christmas, and then it'll lay flat, and it's gonna be a boring January. And then when we get to by the All-Star break and the trade deadline, everyone's gonna be all tuning in on that day. And then basketball will really start picking up in March. That's when you'll really start seeing like that March Madness flow to it. You know, where the games start to matter and it's going down to the crunch, and you know, then you're gonna have your playoffs, of course.
I went to I think it was the Knicks or New Jersey or one of them New York teams that was just here not too long ago.
Yeah.
It was good. It was fun. It was loud, you know. Suns won.
Yeah, the Suns
Booker had a big night.
Clippers are beating the Lakers right now, 53-50. Jazz are up 5 over the Celtics with 57 seconds left in the fourth, 130-125. Let's see, is LeBron playing tonight or is he doing load management crap? No, he's playing tonight. 17 minutes to 7 points. Ouch. Carmelo even got more points than he does off the bench at 8. Ouch. Yeah, the Lakers not that good. I thought they were going to be good this year.
Who's that?
Well, I thought the Lakers were going to be good this year when they got Westbrook. I remember you told me, too, you're like, they're not going to be that good this year. Watch. You called it. Because the Lakers lose tonight, that's 11-12. 11-12 for the regular season. Rick said the Lakers suck ass this year.
Yeah, there's going to be problems with LeBron or something, too, man. It's going to implode.
Well, I still think LeBron's going to wait for his son to come in the league. I don't think he's going to retire until like a year or two after his son's in the league. I think he's going to want to play either alongside with his son or against him. And I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't mind watching it. I mean, it'll be fun.
Well, I remember I told you that he was wearing out and he was going to start missing games.
Yeah, LeBron's missed a shitload of games this year.
He's already missed a couple, hasn't he?
I believe so. Hey, Tony, is that – oh, I'm trying to figure out which Tony that is. I'm not sure if that's I don't know if I want to let – hey, Tony, man, show your face real quick. Who are you, man? I don't want to – oh, okay. I'll let you in. My bad. Sorry. I get a lot of trolls in here.
Oh, I get it, brother. It's all good. What's going on?
Nah, just watching Suns Warriors. Hey, dude, if the Suns win tonight, that'll be the record. 19 in a row. Franchise history.
Something. LeBron just missed a couple games because they thought he had COVID, but apparently he didn't. But no, the Lakers are in trouble. I don't. That Westbrook trade is backfiring on them big time because he cannot. You saw it in Oklahoma City.
Yep.
He cannot. Where was he?
And you don't think Mr. Anthony Glass Davis doesn't have a lot to do with it too?
Yeah, of course. No, actually, well, not as much as Westbrook.
The Lakers were last year. They were pretty injury prone, but they were a pretty good team last year. It was
Westbrook's a crybaby, and plus he chokes in playoff times. That I know personally.
And then didn't they sign the ancient
Dwight Howard?
No, the shooter, the scorer,
Rondo.
I can't think of his name.
Here, let me look on the roster real quick. I was just watching them. Let's see. Howard, Westbrook, LeBron
from Syracuse,
Davis, Thornton.
Oh, Carmelo Anthony.
Malik Monk. Are you talking about him?
No, Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's he playing? Doesn't he play for the Lakers?
Yeah, off the bench.
Got down by 13, fought their way back, got down by 12 again, and then are within 3 at the break.
Yeah, Suns were down by 13. Then they got down by they fought their way back. Then they got down by 12. Now they're down by 3.
Yeah, we should have took the Clippers. The Clippers wanted Wall bad, and we should have traded him. God damn it! We should have took him while we had the chance. But I think at the time we were trying to keep all those guys. We were trying to keep Oladipo and all them here. But thank God we got rid of them. Because now we can just rebuild with the players we got. You know, all the rookies, all the first-year guys. This is one of our best drafts we had in a long time. I like the Seguin. I like the Josh Christopher guy we got. I like the Deshaun Tate, his development and stuff. Christian Woods doing his thing, balling. We got a good squad.
Well, we got lucky hitting on Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
That pick we got last year, I don't know if he's going to work out, man. That guy from Maryland.
Who?
Smith, I think his name
Here.
is.
Yeah, I'll look him up for you. Is it Yeah, Jalen Smith? He's not even playing. Y'all got Dario Sarkic. Why aren't y'all playing him? Denario Sarkic.
He's hurt. He's on the IR.
Yeah, he tore his ACL in the playoffs.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He actually hurt our team not being there.
Yeah.
He was stretching the 5.
Yeah.
Hey, man, how about those T-Wolves, man?
Fuck me, man. They're fun to watch finally. Edwards he's the next superstar.
Yeah, they're comparing him to Vince Carter.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's a human highlight reel. Dude, did you see his dunk today?
Yeah.
They were talking about trading Towns for Ayton. I'm like, please no.
Well, that's what the prevailing thought is up here, that if for some odd reason it goes south and we don't make the playoffs, you could see both D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns out the door.
Wait, you're talking about if the T-Wolves don't make the playoffs?
Yeah.
I mean, they could still make that play-in game where they, like, if they could just get to 9 or 10, then they got a chance, and I think that might be good enough to keep them.
Right. I don't know. It's hard to get a gauge on what A-Rod wants to do with the franchise.
You think he might wants to tear it up and rebuild it again?
Yeah, that's my hunch.
Well, I'm thinking at 500 right now, I probably wouldn't. So he's probably going to build the team around Anthony Edwards. That's what
Absolutely.
But in my opinion, you would have to keep Russell and Towns to keep that veteran presence. But I think what I think Timberwolves have to do is they make the playoffs as 7 or 8. Let's say they lose like 4 games to 2 or something. I think that would make a good push in the offseason to grab some free agents.
Yeah, it's about they're in salary cap hell. Towns makes a pile of money. Russell makes a pile of money. What the fuck's his name? Malik Beasley makes a shit pile of money. They're still eating Wiggins' contract.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
So I see your argument where you're saying they're going to tear it down.
Yeah, that's my hunch is they need to.
But if they trade Towns, what do you? I think they could get a lot of buck for his return.
Yeah, I think you're looking at young guys. I think you're looking at a team that needs that extra piece to, make that jump, like maybe a Charlotte. Not necessarily, obviously, you don't get like LaMelo Ball, but maybe get like a Mikal Bridges. Or not? Is it Mikal Bridges, or that's in Charlotte, or is it his brother Miles Bridges that's in Charlotte?
Kyle Bridges.
And get maybe like Terry Rozier, somebody like that.
You would have to get some first rounders into there too.
Maybe a young team like the Knicks. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Of course, you're naming the picks.
Yeah, Jazz.
Jazz beats the Celtics.
Yeah, 137 to 130. Pelicans surprisingly beat the Mavericks 107 to 91.
Draymond is throwing a temper tantrum because Crowder stole the ball from him and then went down and got fouled.
Did you see how are the Oklahoma City Thunder allowed to be a franchise anymore?
How are they what?
How are they allowed to even be a franchise anymore?
Well, they got more wins.
I got a question for you, Steve. If Utah were to get a football team, which franchise would it be? Because they're not adding any teams.
You mean NFL?
Yeah.
Utah's got the Utes, man. They just won the Pac-12.
Yeah.
But if Utah were to get an NFL team, where would it come from?
You mean like what city?
Yes, because they're not adding any team.
Well, you'd have to put it in Salt Lake City, but you're saying
What
like
team would relocate? You're saying?
Yes, it would have to be a franchise that would relocate because they're not adding 4 teams.
Okay.
I don't think it's remotely close. People are going to say Jacksonville, and the Cons aren't going to give up the money. It's going to be the Chargers.
Really?
You know, I was
They
thinking
don't
the
draw?
same fucking thing. The Chargers, man, because they don't have a fucking fan base in LA.
No, they don't draw. I've been watching their games, and the stadium's like a quarter full. And they've got Herbert, they've got Eckler, they've got Allen, they've got fucking Bosa. I mean, they've got a pretty decent football team.
Dude,
I mean, maybe you could see the Giants.
And they're sharing that stadium, and they're not getting no love.
Hey, Donovan said the NFL was considering adding in 8 teams. So that means like one each to division. That's what I'm thinking. So that means we have 5 teams in each division.
I just don't. I think if you're
How the hell can they add 8 teams?
One to each division.
That's a bit of a reach, but
yeah, that would be 5. So that means we'd have 4 divisions.
That would fuck up the schedule, dude. How would 5 teams in a division? That would fuck shit up.
Well, they would probably make the 2 random games. The AFC and the NFC random game, or 2 new division games. That's what I'm thinking they would do.
But we're talking if Salt Lake City were to get a team, I think Salt Lake City would be like bottom of the list of cities that would go.
I think
they would go bonkers for the Chargers.
I think if you moved a team, it's going to St. Louis first. There's no doubt in my mind the NFL wants to go back to St. Louis.
Oh yeah, I think St. Louis would.
No way.
I think.
No way.
Has a capacity for a team.
Yeah, I think.
There's no way they're going back to St. Louis because St. Louis don't have the tax money to fucking support anything NFL.
I didn't know that.
Salt Lake City wouldn't either. I mean, Christ, they don't.
No. Believe me, if Salt Lake City got NFL, that place would be packed, and they already have a stadium, I'm pretty sure.
No, I would tell you a great city that would have a football team, but they already got a college team, Oklahoma. I mean, you gave them an NBA team, you might as well give them an NFL team. I know they got the Sooners. I know it's college.
That's too close to Dallas.
But imagine you gave them Oklahoma City and gave them a football team.
Yeah, but that'd be too close to Dallas.
But I mean, Houston is close to Dallas, and they've got a football team.
I think San Antonio would be a good destination.
I thought that's where the Raiders were going.
And then they talked about the Saints moving there.
Yeah, when the Raiders moved, you knew it was going to be Vegas. The NFL couldn't pass up that market.
Oh yeah, hands down.
I mean, that team sucks ass, and the state of the games are sold out. I could see them leaving Detroit if the Fords never sell.
Nice.
Curry's got 21.
Okay, let me get an update on that score real quick. What are the Niners' chances of making the playoffs? Rick said. Who do they play this week? They play Seattle, don't they?
They just beat the Vikings, so yeah. Seattle's not good. You saw them on Monday night.
God damn, the Lakers suck so fucking bad. They're losing to the Clippers with no Kawhi Leonard.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, what's that Suns? How are the Suns looking right now?
64-56 with 8 minutes left.
Man, they were down 2. I guess the Warriors made a run. Like I said, without Devon Booker, that's going to be tough. about Anaheim? Hey, what do y'all think about Anaheim for a football franchise?
That would be too many football teams. Yeah, and that'd be way too many football teams in California. Chargers, Rams, 49ers, and an Anaheim franchise.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because that would be all in Cali.
Yeah.
Curry, Wiggins, and Poole just hit 3 straight threes.
Damn, what's the score?
67-56.
Suns can still make a run at it. It's not over.
Well,
Yeah,
that was just a little 9-point run right there. We pulled to within 2, and then bam, Poole, the other dude, and Curry all busted threes.
Y'all call a timeout?
Oh.
Yeah.
Anaheim's a tough market, Andres. They've got the Angels play out in Anaheim. They don't draw very well. They have been doing better recently with their fans. Then they have the Ducks for hockey. The Ducks are like the third best team in the league this year, and they have the stadium.
Protect our innovation in design, computer science, and manufacturing. We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center. Footprint.
Damn, Utah's blowing out.
Yeah. College football has been an interesting game this year.
Man, college football, the craziest thing about it is that college football is one of those sports where you like – because the playoffs is so hard to make, it makes you talk and talk and talk for so long about it. And that just draws your interest even more. And I think that's why I'm obsessed in college football. Not because I think they have a good playoff system, because they don't, and because it's hard to get in.
Yeah. Which is going to be interesting.
All right, I got a question.
Hmm. What?
Or Orville Redenbachers.
The popcorn? What's the question?
I say Pop Secret or Orville Redenbachers.
Oh. What do you think, Tony? Pop Seeker popcorn or Oval Redenbacher?
I honestly don't eat enough popcorn to have an opinion on this.
It's movie time butter.
I'm gonna say
I mean, popcorn is popcorn. You can't really go wrong either one. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Oval Redenbacher. Come on, Suns, come back.
So, Steven, do you think David Colley keeps his job next year?
Oh, absolutely. I think that they're not going to fire him right away. That would be stupid. You know, they got to rebuild, go into the draft, and get. We need a defensive edge rusher. We need a corner. We need some running backs. We're definitely going to at least need 2 running backs in this draft. So I think they're.
What do you think? How many draft picks do you honestly think that you're going to get out of Watson?
Maybe about 2.
I think you're going to get a total of 5 picks.
All first round?
But not all first rounders.
Okay, so what do you think it'll be?
Until we know the situation with his charges, I don't think you're getting a fucking single pick. I mean, who's going to give up that draft capital if all of a sudden the next day he's, okay, Deshaun Watson pleads guilty, 10 years prison.
He's not going to plead guilty to squat. I'm telling you, they're all looking to get paid.
You think he'll pay him off?
Oh yeah, they're all looking to get paid. Dude, they all came out of the woodwork. It was like the owner of the Texans are like, oh, you want to fuck around and play games? Okay, watch this. And
Yep.
he just like rounded up all these bitches and fucking sicked them on, and all the Me Too fucking, it was just like, damn, it was just all too much at once. It was like suspect.
Yeah, Athletics, actually, I think the Bengals get in. I just think I want to avoid the Chiefs in the first round. Y'all got to go to Kansas City for week 1. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, the Chiefs are starting to get back.
Yeah. What's your favorite MLB team? You're a Diamondbacks fan, aren't you, Catalog? I think Catalog's a Diamondbacks fan. What about you, Tony? You're a Twins fan?
Yeah, I enjoy baseball for the first month of the season, and then it's just I will check out until September because there's just way too many fucking games.
Yeah, facts. I agree.
And now I have a feeling this lockout's going to go for a very long time.
Well, why say that? This is where the players want.
Basically, the players in the league they couldn't agree on whether or not who gets to breathe at this fucking point.
They can't agree on the playoffs?
They can't agree on anything.
Good. Well,
they couldn't agree on what to eat for breakfast tomorrow. That's how bad the fucking divide is with the league and the players. So
I've had that one before.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
My hunch is there's a very good shot we don't see a 2022 MLB season.
Honestly, I could care less if baseball goes on a lockout or not. It won't affect me.
Yeah.
I think.
Have you tried the blue one?
Yeah, I have. The blue one's good too.
The frost one or the other one?
Not the frost, the other one.
What's that one called?
Oh God, I can't think of the name, but it was the 0 one.
Oh, voltage.
That might be it.
I just remember it was like a blue or purplish box.
Damn, the Lakers are down 82-73 with 2:17
They're
left.
getting smoked. I think Curry's got 24 points.
Oh, Curry does? 23.
Yep. He's got 23.
Yeah. How many points has CP3 got?
10.
Oh, he's definitely going to need a little more than that. Oh, you say Draymond Green just got hurt. That's not good.
Yeah. That's why they're on timeout.
Yeah, Andrea said Rockets have not lost a game since starting Christian Wood at center. Nice. Oh, man. Feet are killing me. All right, what's the score? Okay, so Warriors are up 9, right?
Yeah, 69-60.
Damn, Lakers are down 10 to the Clippers. Damn. I mean, they may catch a stride later on. Like I said, it's only the first 20-something games.
Who, the Lakers?
Yeah, if they lose tonight, they're 12-12.
They're going to be lucky to be a 6th seed.
I agree.
They're most likely going to be 7, 8, or 9.
Ouch. Yeah, they're down 87-77, 40 seconds left in the third. Who's ball out of the Suns and Warriors?
Suns got it.
Yeah, it's too early right now in basketball. Like I said, it's still a long ways to go.
Alley-oop.
Is it in?
Yep.
I agree, Andreas. I want them to be competitive too. Who we play next, Andreas? Don't we play who we play next after the Magic? Yeah, I forgot who we play.
Rockets schedule.
Yeah.
Pelicans on Sunday.
Oh, we play Pelicans.
Offensive foul. Guy stuck his leg out.
But then again, Pelicans did win 7 games already, so they actually then they just beat Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're freaking winning those games, man. They beat the Wizards. They went in Washington and won, and then they beat the Hornets. I'm like, dude, how the hell are they winning those games?
Yeah. Then you start the gauntlet.
Yeah, we play the Nets, I think.
Host the Pelicans, then you host the Nets, host the Rockets. You're at Memphis, at Atlanta, at Cleveland.
Yeah.
Then the Knicks. It's
Yeah. So we'll probably lose all those games. But at least if we could beat the Pelicans, that'll be 6 wins in a row. So at least it'd be something to look forward to.
Do you think, I know it's early in their careers, but do you think the Rockets made a mistake picking Green over Mobley?
Yeah. It looks like it now. But hey, the Cavs look good, man. 13
Yeah,
and 10.
that Mobley kid looks pretty fucking good too.
He's probably he'll probably win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Oh, Pelicans beat the Clippers. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's been a weird fucking season. Like the Kings beat the Clippers by like 30 the other night.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe Memphis won by 72 points. Did y'all see that?
Like, how is San Antonio still in the league?
Well, because Greg Popovich made the playoffs every year for them except for the last 2. And then he accused the NBA of cheating because they screwed him in the bubble.
Yeah.
He's like, he kind of made a point because he was like saying that when they announced it was only going to be 8 games, he's like, well, shit, we play like 3 more games than every other team in the league, so it's going to be like harder for us to get in because we'll have more losses than these teams, but we'll have the same amount of wins. So like he kind of made a good point. Yeah, the Lakers won in the bubble.
Mikhail's coming back into the game.
Okay, here's the question. Does LeBron have one more ring left in him?
No.
Nope. I think the game is way too young.
I think LeBron should go to another team, man. You know what? It would be funny if LeBron went to Minnesota and was like, yeah, I like Karl Anthony Towns and Edwards and Russell. I think that would be a good squad right there.
That would be interesting.
And then you put Patrick Beverly at the point guard. Oh, see Beverly at the point. You'd have Edwards at the shooting guard, LeBron at the small forward. You'd have Towns at center, and who would be your power forward?
Probably you play LeBron James at a power forward.
Oh yeah, and then you could put in D'Angelo Russell at the small forward.
Yeah.
Dude, that wouldn't even be fair. I think your T-Wolves would win about 65 games.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
And then y'all would make a deep run in the playoffs. LeBron's like, I'm going to get one of these small franchises to the championship.
How's Rubio doing?
He's with the Cavs.
Oh.
Nah, LeBron on the Warriors. Yeah.
I want old man basketball to slap LeBron right in the face, bloody his nose.
How many more years does LeBron? Do you think LeBron's going to play with his son?
I think he's going to play 1 year with his son and then retire.
You think he'll play with him or against him?
I think it'll be with him. Whoever drafts Bronny will get LeBron on a 1 year deal.
Damn.
23 for Curry. And DeAndre Ayton leading the Suns to 21. Johnson able to hit.
Man, imagine if your Timberwolves get him, Bronny, and then sign LeBron.
Yeah.
Dude, that one Dude, I bet you'd be live streaming every damn game.
Oh, dude, I'd be live streaming at every game because I would get season tickets.
Nice. Damn, Suns are down 12. Yeah, man, I think that's just one of these games where I kind of saw this coming too. I was like, yeah, the Suns will probably split one with the Warriors. I bet Knicks fans are happy they didn't pick Zion.
No, he's been hurt all season, hasn't he?
He weighs 317 pounds. He's got to get his weight down. Lakers are down 6 right now with 9:46 left, 93-87. Let's see how many points LeBron got. He's got 17. Davis 19. Russell Westbrook got 10. Dwight Howard got 6, and then Thornton Tucker.
All right, everybody, put a rally cap on for campaign.
Is he coming in?
He's playing bad. He could get a job as a Mason right now.
Yeah, dude. Without Devin Booker, this was going to be a tough game.
Is Devin Booker hurt?
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise he would be playing. I mean, otherwise I think they'd win this game. But
oh yeah. Well, they beat the Warriors the other night. Yeah, I'm well aware of Steph Curry, Donovan.
But who did Timberwolves drafted?
So they drafted Ricky Rubio.
Oh.
And then the next pick, instead of drafting Steph Curry, they drafted Johnny Flynn.
Oh, I remember
The
him.
Syracuse point guard. Yeah, and it was. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know how these players are going to be, though. You know, to be fair. Is your son? How much your sons are down by?
80-66, I'm saying.
80-66.
Yeah.
Yeah, catalog. I think it's the end of the road for you guys tonight. I mean, they could make a run at it, but it's just going to be hard. I mean, without Devin, that was going to be pretty hard.
And the ball is ripped away by Jay Crowder as the buzzer sounds. Steph Curry finds himself on the
how's the Lakers game? Ooh, I don't know. Who's winning the Lakers game?
80-68. Golden State up by 12. End of the third.
Y'all can still win that game.
Hey, Suns fans, when you're buying a home and need a competitive edge, go with a verified.
It says right now 96-89 Clippers. 9-11 left in the fourth.
Standard pre-approval, so sellers know you're playing to win. For a competitive edge, Rocket can. Get started at rocketmortgage.com. Rocket Mortgage, proud partner of the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, man. So, Tony, you live in Phoenix, don't you?
I live in Minneapolis, man.
Oh, shit. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is it cold up there?
It's still about 45 degrees outside.
Ouch.
Normally this time of year is about 20 below, so I'll take it.
So when do you think it'll start getting 20 below?
It's supposed to be within the next 2 weeks, they're saying.
Chicago's supposed to be like 19 degrees and sleet Sunday.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh,
That's a James Conner game if I ever saw one.
Does it get cold in Phoenix?
Not like that.
What's the coldest you guys get?
32. 30.
Damn, that's perfect. But I do know in northern Arizona it snows.
Yeah,
It snows all over in Arizona.
Yeah, but in Flagstaff, right?
Flagstaff, Prescott, Payson, everywhere on the rim.
Now, it probably gets cold up there.
Everywhere on the rim, it gets cold, yeah. And it gets cold in the mountains down south, too.
No shit. So, like the mountains in Tucson?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
They get snow.
So there's actually a winter weather advisory for Hawaii this weekend.
Yeah.
The northern islands are expected to see about a foot of snow.
I can go to Flagstaff or Sunrise, which is 3 hours away.
So make the celebrations double special with fresh, never frozen, prime grade beef and simple truth organic crumble sprouts. Fries, fresh for everyone. Double special is 100 service. Wait, it's not illegal. We've got even more special holiday food, like delicious king crab legs, private selection gourmet potatoes.
If I want to hook the toy hauler up to the truck, I can drag it up there to my land, which is 45 minutes from Sunrise.
Oh, really?
And then I can have a place to stay instead of buying one of them shitty motel rooms.
Hey, so Tony, what's the coldest y'all have ever gotten that you can remember?
That I can remember in my lifetime.
Yeah.
31 years on Sunday. 43 below with a wind chill of 71 below.
God damn.
That was one of those you didn't leave the house, you called into work, and if work caused a fuss, you quit. Like, there was no start in your vehicle. It was, yeah, that was one of those no bueno days.
When was that?
About 6 years ago.
Damn.
Man, when I was in Wyoming, one night it got down to 89 below with the wind chill.
Yeah, it get fucking cold.
I didn't know it gets that bad.
Yeah, it can get pretty fucking cold.
And I had to plug my truck in.
Can you drive in that kind of weather?
Yeah. You got to plug your truck into the electricity, though.
Yeah. And when you start your car or truck, you gotta let it run for about 20 minutes to warm up.
Damn. And what about, like, what do you wear in that kind of weather?
Multiple layers, my friend.
So,
Preferably wool next to your skin.
you can't do a jacket then.
Jacket over all of that.
I had Carhartt overalls with a Carhartt jacket.
Damn, that sounds pretty.
With
Wow.
Carhartt 1800 insulated boots.
I bet it was so cold you could probably like spit in the air and it'll freeze.
Yeah, they do test that.
Yep.
You could take a bucket of hot water and throw it in the air, and it immediately evaporates.
Even if it was boiling?
Yep, it immediately evaporates. That's how cold it is. If you left a banana out in that cold for 15 minutes, you could pound a nail into a piece of wood and not even leave a mark in the banana. Yeah.
You definitely couldn't go out there like shirtless. Ooh.
Oh, hell no. You'd be basically committing suicide if he did.
I mean, do they have like a lot of reported deaths and all that when that kind of when it's got that kind of weather?
Surprisingly, no, because people are smart enough to not leave their fucking house.
So when it gets that cold, how long does it stay like that? Like a couple days?
Could be anywhere from a day or 2 to 4 or 5.
Damn. And so they let you call in to work, right?
Yeah, some days they do.
83-74.
Oh, looks like the Suns are making a little run. All right, update. Clippers up 196 over Lakers. 6:39 left.
How much?
The Clippers are up 196. I'm at 198 now. What was the score in the Warriors game?
Warriors by 9.
Who's ball?
Suns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Suns could come back. If they can make at least about going a little 6-0 run, they may have a chance.
And Jay Crowder then passed the ball in the back and says, "My bad." Meanwhile, Draymond Green off the bench screaming and yelling at Phil Kennedy. And of course, Phil just says,
His son's ball, right?
No technical foul. You can scream if your name's Draymond Green and an official. Oh. And not. Wow, that's going to look at it because Jay did hit one to Toscano Anderson in the head on his way to the basket. Here's the thing, though. JT Orr left the bench, Golden State. That wasn't even the coaching staff.
Yeah, the NBA is kind of lopsided this year. A lot of teams are, go either way. They're all like at 500. There's really not a team that stands out except for the Suns and the Warriors. Are the Suns Warriors on the timeout?
They're checking to see if there's a flagrant.
On who? Who's the flagrant on? On your guy?
Cam, I think.
Damn. Yeah, it's so good. Is it a flagrant? Yeah, Oregon got their asses handed to them. He said, what do you think of Texas Longhorn chances at a home series against Ohio State Buckeyes? We don't play Ohio State next year. We play Alabama, though. And we play UTSA and Louisiana. 3 tough
Flagrant
games.
1.
On who? Well, it looks like Lakers Clippers are tied at 100. 6 minutes left. Is it flagrant on your guy?
It was a graze. That's why I believe you could go either way. You missed it. You did. Hold on. I think you did that time. I totally understand player safety, but there was nothing wrong with that play whatsoever. He didn't take his swing.
Whose ball is it, Catalan?
The big thing here is the flagrant gives the Warriors the ball.
I think it's Golden State's. Hopefully the Suns can make a run at it, Make it interesting.
On the floor right now. I was with Ricky Mahorn did the broadcast last night for the game on Detroit. Ricky and I were having a discussion about the quality of calls in the NBA.
Yeah, the update right now, 5 minutes left. Clippers up 103-101.
I hate these Suns announcers. They run their mouth too much.
Who does? Damn, I can't believe negative. You said 89? Wind chill in Wyoming catalog. That's cold. Yeah, that Suns Warriors game's taking freaking forever.
So there's a report going around that the Arizona Coyotes of the NHL are moving to Houston.
Oh, when?
The rumor is by next season or the
89-74. They just went on another run.
Who, the Warriors?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's likely over there.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to come back from that, especially no Devon Booker, man.
Well, but Arizona doesn't have an arena for next season. So there's talk
Oh, shit.
that they would play at the Toyota Center. And Lorenzo Fertitta, the UFC guy who owns the Rockets, would build a hockey
Do you
arena.
think the Cardinals can win in Chicago in a snow game?
Oh, it's
A
a snow?
sleet game?
Oh, shit.
It's going to be Colt McCoy against Andy Dalton. So
They said Kyler was playing.
I thought
Oh,
I saw he was questioned. I thought he saw he was questionable today. But if it's snow, they're probably not going to fucking have him play in the snow.
Come on, low Suns. All right, Clippers are up 106-104 with 3:49 left. Can LeBron make the game-winning three? He's still got time.
No.
LeBron's got 19. Okay, here's a question I want to ask you guys. Does LeBron James become the only player in NBA history to get to the 40,000 point club?
Where's he at
What is it out now?
I think he's like at 36,006 something.
No.
I will say yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, if he's got another 2 years, he might be able to get it. Or he'll get damn near close. Okay, do you think he'll beat Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? I think it's like a 39,000, like what, 8 something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think his skills are going to diminish rapidly.
Because Karl Malone's next that he has to pass up, but Karl Malone's at like 38,000 something. So he's still got to score about 20 something hundred to catch Karl Malone. And then after that, you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem's like 200 points away from 40. So I'm wondering if LeBron James wants to be the only player in basketball to get to 40,000. Like he can say he's the only player to ever do that. And honestly, I think that's really his only milestone. I mean, he can win another ring and just say he tied with Kobe. But
how many points did he get last year?
I think like 1,200 or something.
Yeah, he's deteriorating every year. He's not even going to get 1,000 this year.
I mean, I think he'll get the 48,000. I think what it is he's going to stay in the league for he'll probably sign an extension, and I think he'll get it then. All right, Polson said he may catch Karl Malone. Yeah.
I think his skills are going to diminish rapidly. He's played a lot of basketball.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's 36 right now. He'll be 37.
But he's like, in basketball, he's like 42.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see how many LeBron's got now. They're down by 2 to the Clippers with 3:49. LeBron's got 21 for the game. It's about average. But I think the reason why I think LeBron's going to stay, and hear me out, this is why. He's going to be the first player to 40,000 points. And then he's going to be the first player to ever play against his son in basketball. So they'll do LeBron versus Bronny. Watch, it'll be like a big ESPN thing, and he's going to pass his son the torch. But I think if LeBron was smart, if he wins one more ring with the Lakers, he should go to Minnesota. Low market team, cool looking jerseys, and you team up with Karl Anthony Towns and that badass Anthony Edwards that y'all got, the next Vince Carter, my opinion.
Yeah.
And D'Angelo Russell, and then you put LeBron James and you bring Patrick Beverly and put him at the point guard. I'm telling you, that five right there would be really difficult to stop because you have young guys except for LeBron. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but LeBron is the point.
Now, they'll put LeBron at power forward if they run that lineup. Anthony Towns, LeBron.
Peanut, stop it.
You would have D'Angelo Russell probably at the 2 guard.
Bad.
Anthony Edwards at small forward, and then you could put Patrick Beverly at the point guard. Dude, if they run that offense, I would love to see
Stop
that.
But stop it.
The question is, would LeBron take less money to go to a small market team?
Stop it.
The big question. But to me, I think Minnesota would be a very good destination, or he could go to New York and go with the Knicks, but I don't know if that would work out. I mean, you'd be playing with Julius Randle and what's that other guy they got? Kemba Walker that they got from the Celtics. I mean, that would be an okay lineup, but I don't know if it'd be enough to win the East.
Yeah.
Now, he can go to the Nets and run to Brooklyn and be the Super Nets and play with Durant and fucking Harden. I'd be pissed off if he did that shit. That would be the end of me watching basketball, at least until they retire.
Me.
Hey, Cattle Dog, do you remember the year Kobe Bryant could have went to Phoenix? Phoenix offered him a large-ass contract, but he turned it down. I think it was like 6. But
I don't remember that.
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns made an offer to Kobe Bryant, and he became a free agent. But he chose to stay with the Lakers. Imagine if Kobe and Nash would played together in Phoenix. Oh my God. You're talking
that would have been awesome.
Rings. Yes. Kobe and Nash would have stocked up on goddamn rings. About 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers.
Well,
I mean, they would still have to beat the Spurs because the Spurs were so good around that time. But I mean, Greg Popovich should give them a run for their money, but I think the Suns will beat them. All right, update. Clippers up 110-109.
wow. Good game.
126 left.
Who's going to take the shot for the Lakers then?
Probably James.
Westbrook.
They got Dwight Howard in right now. Dwight at the center, Anthony Davis at power forward. And then for the Clippers, they got Zubac, Paul George, Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris, and Serge Ibaka. It's actually not a bad lineup the Clippers got.
No. That's without Kawhi Leonard, too.
Yeah, and they're 11-11 without Kawhi. They're going to hang right around 500 till Kawhi comes back, which will probably be in March.
So take that as a message here. This team wants to end the losing the win streak. And they're looking good right now.
All right, let's see how the Suns game is. Oh, yeah, you guys are down by too much now. That's a wrap. It looks like Warriors are going to win that game. Yeah, no Devin Booker. That's not going to be good.
Man, the Warriors are this good without Clay. Imagine when Clay comes back.
Oh, and then what's his name comes back too?
Wiseman?
Yeah, Wiseman. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out too. Yeah, Stephen had 23 tonight, but Andrew Wiggins had 16. Gary Payton II 14. And Toscano Anderson 13. Okay. So their bench stepped up in this game. Yeah, the Suns had a really bad second half. 20 points in the third. They only got 11 in the fourth. It's not good. Yeah, y'all are down 20. Well, the streak was good when it lasted.
Yeah.
Looks like LeBron's going to
Peanut, stop it. Go lay down.
Yeah, timeout, Lakers.
116, 111 with 37 seconds left.
Who's winning?
The Clippers were up by 5.
Oh, yeah, damn. Oh, looks like that's over. Let's see how many points LeBron got. Still 21.
Man, my dog is fucking aggravating the shit out of me with its fucking behavior.
Yeah, it's over on the Suns Warriors game. That sucks, man. I wish Devon was playing tonight because Devon right now, if he was playing, he'd have at least 20. So it'd be a tied game, basically.
102.85, I think they said.
Oh, well, at least y'all can start up a new winning streak. Basketball is basically a game of runs anyway.
Yeah.
What team would I like to see in the playoffs this year? Kings. Hey, if King James goes to Sacramento, he could be called King James Sac. I mean, think about it. They call him King James. So you could be the Sacramento King James.
Yeah. They're not going to see Portland in the playoffs this year, I don't think.
Yeah, Portland is ranked. Let's see where they're at. They're ranked 8th right now in the West.
And then Lillard's out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Tore a muscle or something like that.
Yeah, T-Wolves are number 9.
Yeah.
That might help them out a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight. I have a feeling this year. Outside of the top 2 teams, I just don't think there's a clear cut. Number 3. The Mavericks are losing to the fucking Pelicans. That's
Yeah, no, the Pelicans are winning games they shouldn't be winning. That's what I don't get.
right.
Like, they went into Washington and fucking won. They went into Charlotte and won. I'm like, what the hell? They might actually.
Campaign was 3 for 16.
Who was?
Campaign for the Suns.
Ouch.
Breaking up some shit. Cam Johnson's 2 for 7.
Ouch.
Chris Paul's 4 for 8. Poor shooting. DeAndre Ayton is 7 for 16.
Yeah.
The bench is 3 for 8. That's the best.
Yeah, it was just one of those throwaway games the Sun had. No Devin Booker.
And when you're missing your best scorer and player, it's kind of you got to overcompensate. Some guys aren't able to rise to the occasion.
Hey, who does Minnesota play next?
The Wolves, I think we play.
There are more ways to check out. There are more ways to give back by donating to support causes you care about.
Next game, we play the Hawks on Monday.
Oh, that's going to be a good game. In Minnesota?
Yeah, we got a pretty decent gauntlet here. We got Hawks, Jazz, Hawks, Jazz, Cavaliers, Trailblazers, Nuggets, Lakers, Mavericks.
Oh yeah, that's gonna start getting tough.
Sure, well, you've got a team that's playing well. Someone's not particularly shooting the ball all that great tonight. That's really back on the floor here. Curry dribbling out of a double team, fires to Toscano Anderson on the right side and gets it back. 8 and out there guarding 30 feet away. He'll dribble around and get it to Toscano Anderson underneath. He lays it in.
Yeah, it looks like the Lakers is about to lose. They're down by 6.
Yeah.
LeBron's got 25.
15.9 off the bench. Ayton left alone at the top of the arc, swings to Bridges left wing. Suns down 19.
Yeah, Lakers just lost 119, 115.
Stolen by Draymond Green. It was intended for Ayton. Up ahead to Toscano Anderson. Finger roll home. Sticking right over Bridges, right to the rim, and Juan Toscano Anderson. 17 points off the bench. It's a 21-point Warriors lead. CP3 bringing it up the floor.
Yeah, it looks like the Warriors are going to win this one.
Yeah.
I can't stand them motherfuckers either, but they're too damn good. Y'all think okay? So who do y'all think is going to win the NBA Finals? Like, who's going to come out of the West and the East? If y'all had to pick right now.
Right now, if I had to pick it,
Yeah, if you had to pick right now, who would you get?
Warriors and probably the Bucks.
Oh, Warren Finals. And who you got to win?
The Warriors.
Yeah, I got Warriors in the finals, and I got Nets to
maybe the Bulls.
who?
The Bulls when they get Vucevic healthy.
Oh yeah, the Bulls look good too.
Yeah. If they get Vucevic healthy, they got DeRozan and Levine, and they got good role players. The Hawks are always a threat with Trae Young and that crew, and
Oh yeah, the East has a lot of good teams too.
the Heat. I don't know what the deal was with the Heat this year.
Yeah, I mean the NBA is still in the the first part of the quarter of the season, so it's going to take a while before you start seeing like who's standing out and all that. We'll probably know more by the All-Star break.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Dallas again for 4 days. It's coming up on the 10th of December. Hey man, my friend gave me a drone, man. The first time I ever had a drone before. You guys ever flew a drone?
I have once. They're kind of fun. Although you have to be careful on where you fly it because you can get in some serious shit.
Yeah, you have to have a license or something, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so. My friend flies them.
Well, you can't fly over government buildings and stuff. There's certain
He's taken out in the desert and filmed us taking a couple jumps and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Oh man, I still have plans to go to Phoenix. Cattle Dog, come visit you, man.
I'll put your ass to work. No.
What do you think? Maybe spring or summertime?
To be honest, April and May is not bad because May you can go up north and hit some of the places. It's still not really too hot up there. It's perfect.
Have you ever been to Humphreys Peak?
Yeah.
They say it's the second highest elevation in the United States. The first
Humphreys Peak and Flagstaff?
Yeah.
It's 15, I think.
Oh. I think the highest one's in Alaska.
Yeah, it's not nothing impressive. There's the higher stuff in Colorado.
They don't have mountains in Minnesota, do they?
No.
Plains?
A lot of farmland.
Oh.
They got rolling hills.
They got anywhere good for hunting in Minnesota?
Yeah, pretty much the entire state is.
Oh, nice. What about St. Paul? Is that a nice area?
It's an industrial shithole.
Oh, okay. So Minneapolis is really where it's at then.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I saw that Jay Rockets won 5 in a row.
Wow, man, you can hear gunshots.
In Phoenix?
Apache Junction, where I live. I live in Pinell County.
Oh. In Arizona, there's too much to do over there. You'll never be bored. It's like the quiet version of California. I mean, I when I was there in 2015, I went to Yuma and then went to the historical prison, Yuma Historical Prison. Oh man, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Did you go to Tombstone when you were down there?
Where's Tombstone at?
Is this in It's outside of Tucson?
Let me write that down.
That's where the OK Corral and all that fucking shit is.
And what's Tombstone like? What's that? Now, it's not the pizza, obviously,
It's
and it's not the movie.
Wyatt Earp, OK Corral, Doc Holliday, the Clantons.
No shit. It's where the movie was filmed.
It's where the actual fucking shootout was.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Don't y'all have the Legend of Bloody Jack in Prescott?
I don't know about that, but we got the Legend of Superstition Springs.
Oh, what's that?
Lost Dutchman's Gold Mine.
Nice. You know, Polston's supposed to take me to this place in Waco where allegedly there's like a big well, and below there's a bunch of gold that's buried beneath that sand. And allegedly Billy the Kid robbed a couple of trains in Waco, and he was fleeing from the police, and so he grabbed the gold and he threw it in that well. Legend has it that gold is still down there, and like people have gone in that well, and all types of like journalists and archaeologists and shit try to go in there to retrieve it, because if you can get like one gold nugget, it's worth like $500,000, and like no one's found it, no one's ever retrieved it. But like I told him, maybe we should go like gold mining, because I remember my buddy of mine, he used to be a biker, right? He used to say, man, I'm going to go to Arizona. I'm like, why? What's over there? And he said, I'm going to go on the gold rush, man. They got gold in the mountains. I said, okay, well, let me know if you find anything. But he never found anything. That's what we need to do.
I found 5 grams of gold in the Superstitions.
Really?
Yep.
Well, an ounce of gold goes for about what, $1,500?
When I before I went to Wyoming,
Yeah.
we went out there like in the wintertime every other weekend for months, and we went digging and under a waterfall that you got to find when it's raining. And I dug down to the black sand, and then we took like 12 buckets of black sand and got 5 grams of gold.
Damn, how much was that? That gets you
But
next one.
if I had a mini excavator, I could do that digging in one day instead of 5 weekends.
Oh shit. Let's do that. Let's go gold mining. We'll search the whole mountainous region with a tooth nail comb.
Yeah.
The cattle dog said have fun.
That fucking is some rough country, my dude.
Yeah, we'll bring some shovels, man. We'll find something.
We would need like a lot of money, and you'd have to have someone that knows about rocks and stuff like that.
Okay, well, I'll just go to Minnesota with Tony. We'll go hunting for gold. 2 shovels can do it.
Have you seen that show on TV, Aussie Gold Hunters?
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's an awesome show.
And they always find something, too. You know what? I wonder if it's possible if you could find rubies, and jewels and gems and shit.
I seen yesterday or the day before, dude found a freaking chunk the size of 2 fists.
Of gold?
Yeah.
Where at?
In Australia. It was huge.
Oh, man, lucky bastard.
You could put 2 hands on it.
Okay, I've been watching the National Geographic the other day. I know this badass area in Afghanistan we can go to. It's got some really good places to go find jewels, gems, and shit.
Now,
got all said no.
Afghanistan.
Yeah, they said in the mountains over there, they got a bunch of jewels and gems and shit.
If without the Americans there, the Taliban would fucking kill you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, kill you dead.
Or we can go to the Kashmir Mountains in Pakistan and India border.
Well, you can go to the Rockies and dig for gems and shit.
In the Rockies? Oh, no shit.
Colorado Rockies on the western slope.
Oh, shit. We're bound to find something. Get rich.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that you can dig for. You can search that on the internet.
Yeah, Rick, I'm going to go to the Ross Perot Museum. That's in Dallas. Yeah, downtown Dallas. Yeah, I'm going to go to the Ross Perot, Dallas Zoo, the Dallas Arboretum. I had a couple other places, but yeah, I'm going to go to the Ross Perot Museum. If you guys ever go to Dallas, make sure you take you go on the Reunion Tower. Oh my God, it's a wonderful sight, man. You ride like this 300-story building, and you go in like this elevator, and it's see-through. You can literally see yourself like going up the entire building, man. You can see the whole downtown. It's just wonderful, man.
The final score. 118-96. The Warriors put an end to the Suns' franchise record 18-game win streak.
Damn it, Suns should have won. Fuck.
Franchise record 18-game win streak.
Oh, franchise record? Okay.
They're 19-3.
Well, the Suns still have something to be proud of. I mean, y'all started the season like 1-2.
Oh, I know.
Because it was a slow start. Now you guys got this great jump. Now you're 2 in the West. It's still not bad.
We still got the same record as Golden State.
Yep. And then basically, if you can go, all you have to do is just start another 7, 8, 9 game winning streak, make up for it.
Yeah, 10 sounds good. I mean, they all seem pretty damn winnable to me.
Yeah, basketball has too many games. So Major League Baseball is going to shorten their season, or do y'all think the lockout's they're going to reach a deal on that, or what?
I don't foresee a deal happening for a while.
Well, maybe that's
Major League Baseball would be stupid to go on strike.
Well, why is that?
Do you know how bad baseball was hurt from the last strike?
Pretty bad.
They would be stupid to fuck around and make that mistake twice.
Hey, Tony, who does your Minnesota Vikings have this week?
We play the Lions.
Oh, that should. Well, it's still a division game, so it's still the way but the way Detroit's playing, y'all. I'm assuming y'all should win that game.
Yeah, we should win by at least 3 touchdowns.
Well, the Suns got smoked.
Yeah, but hey, you never know. 7-8 game. Who does Arizona play?
Chicago. In Chicago.
Oh shit!
It's supposed to be 19 degrees and sleet.
Damn. In Minnesota at Detroit, oh yeah, I forgot Ford Field. They play in a closed stadium.
So this sounds like a perfect game for James Conner.
Yeah, we're playing the Colts. Should be an easy win for the Colts.
Yeah.
James Conner and Zach Ertz.
Oh, James Conner's a fucking beast, man. That guy breaks out with Burt. Didn't he have like 3 touchdowns against the Niners?
4.
God damn. The Steelers are stupid for giving him up.
After getting down by double digits in the first half,
I had a sliver of hope for the Texans, and then the Jets happened.
No, I mean, to tell you the truth, I want the Texans to lose. We're number 2 in the draft.
Yeah.
I want an edge rusher. I want a defensive end or a corner in the first round.
Yeah.
I want that Thibodeau guy, but I don't know if Detroit may take him.
Yeah.
I hope that Detroit doesn't, or we can take Stinkley from LSU.
Right.
I'll take him. I'll take either one. I just want us to keep losing. Just keep on losing. Just keep on.
Watch them take quarterback. Bro.
Oh God.
The Warriors are a half a game up on the Suns.
You talking about Spencer Rattler?
No, Kenny, the kid from Pittsburgh.
Oh,
University of Pittsburgh.
Kenny, that would be a good pick.
Something like that.
Honestly, dude, I would rather see us just start Davis Mills the rest of the year. There's no reason Tyrod should play. Because you're only playing Tyrod to win. You play Davis to keep the tank bowl up. We just keep on losing. I mean, I could see them re-signing Tyrod for one more year, and then they'll bring in a third-string quarterback who we draft, and that'll be our next guy. But I just want – I mean, it's not personal with Davis Mills. Seems like a decent guy. He's got the second-best stats out of all the rookie draft class. I mean, the only one who's beating him is fucking Mac Jones. But, I mean, I just don't see Davis Mills as a starting quarterback, like, for this team in the future. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe he may do better next year. I know Josh Allen didn't do good with Buffalo his first year, so never know. You know what's going to be weird if the Miami Dolphins make the playoffs? If you look at their schedule, they have the easiest schedule down the stretch. I had this weird hunch. I said when they beat us, I said, man, I have a funny feeling they're going to go like 9-8. And their only tough games are the last 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
But they're 5-7 or 4-7 right now. They should beat the Giants, Daniel Jones ain't playing. I think they're going to run the table.
They got to play the Patriots twice.
I think they play them at the end of the year. I think like week 16 or 17.
It doesn't come out the way it has for every single game.
Damn, the Suns got smoked.
Well, I knew Devin Booker was going to cut back to bite him in the ass. I thought he was playing tonight, but I mean, I guess they're looking at his health overall. They don't want to rush him.
What the Suns brought to the table. Yeah, very much what the Warriors did. They came out, they were energized, they made shots early. Steph Curry got.
Hey Tony, that's a cute cat you got right there, man.
Thank you.
How old is he?
She is about 2 years.
Oh, what's her name?
Tigger.
Kinder?
Tigger.
Tigger. Well, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool, man. Is that the only cat you have?
The only one, yep.
So I thought it was more about.
Damn, that's what's up. All right, Tony. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you off, man. I appreciate you being on, man. I'm head out of here.
All right, rock on.